Dragon Ball Daima Episode 6 titled Lightning begins with the group's plane crash lands to the ground below. Fortunately for the group, there was no major damage, and they just needed to lighten the plane's load, leaving behind half of the supplies. As Pansy gives the plane a once-over, she recalls Goku calling Shin a Kai. Goku tells her about the Kais of their world and that Shin is the supreme Kai. Pansy is amazed but confused that Kais don't get paid for their work. Suddenly, Goku feels the need to defecate. Pansy throws some toilet paper at him as he goes to the bushes. Glorio notices a gendarmerie plane flying overhead. The officers in it fly down towards them. Glorio says to play along and try to avoid conflict. The officers ask the group what world they're from. Glorio says he's from the first. Shin says he's from the second, and Pansy begrudgingly reveals the collar on her neck, signifying she's from the third. The officers ask if they've seen Goku, and Glorio lies, saying they haven't. Satisfied, the officers leave right as Goku returns from the bushes. With the plane fully functional, the group continued flying. Pansy asks Shin if Glind is really born from trees. Shin confirms this, stating that there are 5 in total and that Glind who are born from the same tree are siblings. Such is the case with Dagesu and Arinsu. Unlike the other Glind who left, Dagesu stayed behind because he never got along with the rest of his people, whereas Arinsu preferred living in the demon realm. Goku comments that all of Shin's siblings seem problematic. As night falls, Pansy offers to take a turn at piloting the plane, but Glorio decides it's best for them to rest for the night instead. He plans on finding a cave for the group to sleep in. Later, Glorio uses some Goma-branded matches to start a fire as the group have a late-night snack before heading to bed. Goku falls asleep first while the rest have a chat. Pansy asks if Glorio is really from the first demon world, which he confirms, stating that he was hired for work there. Pansy wonders who hired him, but Glorio shuts down the conversation. Shin asks Glorio why he wants to defeat Goma, with a mercenary responding that Goma makes Majin suffer. Shin comments that he has a strong sense of justice. Later in the night, when everyone else has fallen asleep, Glorio steps outside to contact his employer Arinsu. He informs her that the things are working out, and they should arrive at the first demon world in a few days. Arinsu requests that Glorio contact her if anything happens. In the early morning, Shin and Glorio are awakened by trembling footsteps and a smelly stench. Goku and Pansy are woken up as a giant Minotaur arrives and roars at them. Goku is undeterred, thinking the Minotaur is a cow. The Minotaur, who can speak, suddenly gets defensive. Glorio offers to take on the Minotaur, but Goku chimes in saying he'll fight it. Glorio thinks Goku is being arrogant, believing that he's stronger than him. Goku and Glorio end up having their own sparring match to decide who gets to fight Minotaur. Everyone steps outside the cave. Pansy and Minotaur are confused at the events going on, while Shin watches intently. Goku ups the ante by stating he'll fight using only one arm. The battle begins with Goku and Glorio trading blows and dodging each other's moves. Glorio deploys another tactic using his own magic. Goku watches as Glorio lifts his ring finger, and a white ball of energy emerges with purple thunder starts to spark from it. He launches the attack as Goku dodges, leaving a smoking crater in the ground. Shin yells to Goku that he must fight more seriously, and that he wants to see how powerful Glorio is. Goku agrees to this, disregarding his earlier one-arm fighting condition, and brings out the power pole. Goku flies towards Glorio, dodging all of his lightning blasts. The power pole extends, hitting Glorio in the stomach and sending him flying into a nearby rock face. Glorio responds, launching another more powerful blast which knocks the power pole out of Goku's hands. As Glorio charges an even stronger blast, Goku screams as he attempts to fully transform into his Super Saiyan form. Goku fully taps into the Super Saiyan power as Glorio fires his blast, but Goku effortlessly blocks it with one finger. Goku teleports behind Glorio, putting his hand behind his back. Glorio gives up, stating that Goku wins and asks if Goku has any other special skills, while Pansy is stunned by the display. Mistaking the Super Saiyan form for magic, Minotaur tries to sneak away, but Goku notices, stating that he's ready to fight now. Intimidated, Minotaur says that he already ate a beast the night before and retreats back into the cave. The group prepares to take their leave. Back on Earth, Vegeta is lifting weights as Bulma finishes repairing Shin's plane. Vegeta, Piccolo, and Kibito prepare to leave for the Demon Realm, with Bulma and Mr. Popo seeing them off. But the plane's alarms go off and the lights on it go red and plane crashes back down to the lookout.